Calling these women cis women, and they said they're going to start beating them up, start beating innocent women up for nothing. Big up Mickey for the floating octopus, and that's, don't take my word for it. They did a demonstration the other day, a protest the other day in London, and started throwing excrements up the statues and things like that, man. So I think that's very serious when people are saying, and it's not everyone, it's not everyone, saying they're going to start punching innocent ladies in the face just for being a woman, and then calling them bitches. Her being one of them, or him. He hasn't had the change yet, has he? So
about me, and I think to myself, it's because I have a massive platform. And when people hate on me,
they attacked a news reporter. Big up, Gaz, for the hat moustache. Thank you. Yeehaw! Yeah, they attacked a news reporter too. See, I didn't know this. Like, where's the violence in? Why do they want to beat up innocent people? Innocent people for? Why do they want to go out and beat innocent ladies up for? Why? What's that about? You're asking, no disrespect, and this is me not discriminated. You're doing this because the European courts have stated biologically a woman, biologically a man, a man. Okay, I understand that you want to fight for that. That's cool. Go and fight for it. But if you're acting more masculinity, if you want the change to cross over to becoming a woman, but you want to act like an alpha male by punching women in the face because you think that's good, do you know what I mean? Eating females. You know what I mean? You're not just a man to me. You're a vile man. You're a vile man, and you're not wired correctly. And that's my thoughts on you. That's my honestly thoughts on you.
They always say you have such a massive platform. You could do so much with it. It's because you are like, people are fucking jealous of my following, and that's for real.
I agree.
And that's what it says to me. So instead of being jealous of my following that I have, the followers that I have, make your own followers.
What would I do if Alpha Bar tried to punch Talia? Well, Talia's she's 5'4", 5'5". Even though she probably could handle herself, Talia, she would never take somebody hitting her. Believe me, if you raise your hand to Talia being a male or female, you'd know about it. You know what I mean? Because and I mean that. But she's very, very humble, very peaceful, Talia. So if Alpha Bar tried to hit Talia, she'd be, number one, she'd be physically stronger than Talia. She's taller than Talia. I know that because they've met up in person. I say she's a lot more aggressive than Talia because I've seen her lose the plot. And if I was in that situation, if I seen Alpha Bar hit Talia, I don't know, that's an hard one. Obviously, I'd stop that. I wouldn't allow that to happen. You know what I mean? But would I retaliate for a hitting? Or what? I don't know. I don't know. That's an hard question. I don't think I want to answer that yet.
And don't do it about other people. I know not everyone's jealous. I'm just saying this to the haters. To the people that were offended by that, what I said, that wasn't any sort of way offensive to you personally.
If you hit Talia, right, and he hurt Talia, and he hurt her, I'm on about he hurt her, I'd take his teeth out. I'd hit him. Of course I would. How could I not? If he hit Talia and he hurt her and he was going to hit her again anyway, but I would obviously do what a man had to do. I'd protect my woman, I'd protect my partner. Do you understand what I mean? But if there was another female fighting Talia, then obviously I'd jump in and I'd stop that fight. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, Alpha Bar, I'd probably retaliate with violence back. Yeah.
I wasn't meant to offend you. That wasn't my intention. It was towards me. But if it did offend you, I am sorry.
Yes.
And I wish I could take that back. Of course I can. I wouldn't want you to feel like that. Of course I wouldn't. Don't be silly. I want you to feel beautiful. I want you to feel right. I want you to feel good in yourself. That's the key. That's part of being in my live streams.
I wouldn't like to be in that situation, to be fair.
Not always we have good people here. So it's not fun to read the chat sometimes. It's not fun to read the comments and be like, oh shit, And you got to be so careful what you say when you have a platform like this. And I understand the responsibility that I have to take in sometimes, because I understand I have a younger audience sometimes watching me. I have, people who are, different sizes, different shapes, different gorgeousness, different everything. And I have to take into account of that. And I understand that. I'm going through this myself every day still. Even though I've been on it for 5 years, I'm still learning this fucking platform left, right, and centre each day as it comes, each minute. And everything's something different new every day. So what I can offer you is my apology and my love to you, and I wouldn't want you to feel like that if you took that the wrong way. But I did not body shame anyone except myself. And that was my intention towards me, because I felt fat. I felt disgusting. Remember, not you, I. So when I say things like that, that's how I feel. That's my thoughts come out my mouth sometimes. So I don't think before I speak, it just comes out my mouth.
Yeah, not many people.
And I can't help that, because I'm a blunt person. So when I'm saying stuff like that, it's not actually towards anyone. It's just like, it's coming out because I'm thinking it. So I can't help it. Again.
I just don't agree what comes out of her mouth. I don't agree with what she said the other day about hitting biological women for no reason, just because of what the European Court said and calling them all bitches. I didn't like that. I thought that was nasty. And I thought that was very phobic as well. Very phobic, hatred towards women. That was my thoughts, hatred towards women, 100%. Cis women, as he put it. She does not know what she's talking about exactly. Yeah, I agree, but she doesn't do herself any favours. She don't, Laura. I only play what she says. Do you get what I mean? But anyway, guys, before we move on to our next clip, please keep tapping and sharing. Please get the heart meeting and the bracelets, please, guys. And if any of you beautiful people want to help me reach my octopus goal, because I love them little octopuses on my head, I would truly grateful. She's jealous over biological women. I agree, Eddie, I really do. I really, really do agree. I do. Right, guys, as you know, me and Fact Freak don't really see eye to eye. I don't particularly like the guy. I think he's an absolute fucking a-hole. I really do. I think he's, number one, he's a bullshitter. And number two, he runs with anything what's in front of him without any proof or any proper stone cold evidence. He just runs off pure shite. But how can he do that when his shit's not clean? When your shit's not clean, right? So I want to play this. I can't stand him either. I want to play this, and then I want to run back to what I think of this. Okay, I was going to do a big live on Fact Freak. Do you know what I mean? Look, an exposure that nice, because I got so much on him. But at the moment, I don't even think he's worth it. But I'll just play this one video.
So obviously, my ex-partner reported me for all sorts of various things. This is Samantha Ullman, who was speaking in her box the other day. She reported me for revenge corn, grape, assault, everything you can think of. So obviously, my ex.
So listen, guys, right, this is how I look at it, right? But I've never been accused by any partner on the face of this earth for grape, for abuse, for revenge corn, whatever. I've never been, no partner's ever gone in and said that about me. Someone on TikTok said it, a lie, but no real partner I've been with for years never said that about me in all the years of this earth, right? And my shit's clean. If I got I've got a DBS, so I can pass that. I can work with kids and vulnerable adults, and I've got an enhanced one, so I've got it all. Now, this man, I know he's got his children, fair play to him, but why is it that he had to go to court in the first place from his partner to fight for his children? That's what I'd like to know. Whether she's a bad woman or not, I don't really know that. That's the first thing. But the second thing is, why is this ex-partner has made these accusations about him? Yeah, he got off with it. Yeah, he walked from it. But why were the accusations made in the first place? Why were these allegations made against this man? And can you all say, oh, well, he got away with Ricksta, he got on it. Well, it's funny that, number one, you're a misogynist. You only ever really slate women who go for you. If anyone criticises you about you had a massive vendetta against Talia, and you go, oh no, I said a song was shit. I said this. No, you went low. Fancy like saying that kind of horrible stuff about women just because they turned around and stuck up for my auntie back then. You went for it hard. When I go for women on here, they say sick stuff about my children and my dead mother and other stuff like that. No one's ever gone that low with you, Fact Freak. But you seem to go really, really low. Look, a proper misogynist, like real man hater of women. Like, if you seem to, maybe it's because you can't really pull a real woman. And then again, look at you. You know what I mean? I don't even know what your missus looks like, God's sake. I wouldn't like to look, to be fair. But, yeah, I don't know if she's ever been on camera, but God's sake. But yourself, mate, these accusations have been made against you. All right, and I'd many times to air this woman on this platform. Big up for the air this woman on a platform and I never. But I know 100% you're not allowed to speak about this lady anymore. You've had a court ruling, ain't you? So you couldn't even mention her name tomorrow, even if you wanted to. Samantha Yeomans. Could you do that? Big up Mickey for the. And you're not allowed to mention that name. But you, mate, to me, you are a wrong 'un. You are a wrong 'un because why are these people making accusations against you? Why has this woman made all these accusations against you and gone to the police about you? I'm not talking someone who's speaking bullshit on this platform like this KJ who say stuff about me, people weirdos. I'm talking a real woman who's been in a real relationship with you, who's made allegations of all this, even though, yeah, you won it, whatever it was. But, you know what I mean? But I have got the clipping of you saying that I'm sorry for everything that I've done to you. To me, it's mitigation. So I wasn't part of the trial. I don't know what happened. But when somebody says to someone who's made accusations against you, I'm sorry for everything I've done to you. Why did you say that? Why did you say that? Yeah, well, I played that the other day, bold and basic. Didn't I? I played the messages of what I said, apologising because not everyone's compass mentis, bold and basic, are they? So at least I'm straight to the fucking point and say how it is.
Partner reported me for all sorts of various
What is he sorry for?
things.
Let's have a look at this. Let's listen to what's said.
I'm really fucking sorry for everything I've done to you. Voice note you play.
Let's listen to it again.
I'm really fucking sorry for everything I've done to you. Voice. So obviously my ex-partner reported me for all sorts of various things. This is Samantha Yeoman who was speaking in her box the other day. Samantha Yeoman who was speaking in her box the other day. She reported me for revenge porn, rape, assault, everything you can think of.
So, okay. But why? I just want to know, right? I just want to know. She reported you for all that. Why did you say this to her?
I'm really fucking sorry for everything I've done to you. Voice note you played.
Why did you say that to a factory? What was that? What was that for? Everything you've done to her. Not a little bit. Everything. Everything you've done to her. Everything.
My ex-partner reported me.
And look here. No disrespect, mate. You put that on your FYP on your show where there's kids around, where there's men and so small children are watching this and look.
Delusional. So try your best to remember. You're not a pimp. You're a borderline sex offender. You're fucking.
Anybody who thinks these guys compass mentis, is after what I've seen him, he's just a pure and utter misogynist. All right, and any man like I'll just do a whole awareness on him, shouldn't we, guys? Really. He's gone about me about 1 million times, but come on, let's one more time.
For all sorts of various things. This is Samantha Yeoman who was speaking in her box the other day. She reported me for revenge porn, rape.
Oh my God, absolute.
So obviously,
and then
I'm really fucking sorry for everything I've done to you.
You're fucking delusional. So try your best.
And I don't even want to know about it, guys. That's all I need to see from my eyes. I'll make my own judgment on what I've just heard. What I've just heard on what he said, regardless of. So, listen, at the end of the day, somebody can make an accusation on someone, and that person might walk free because there's not enough evidence there. Do you understand what I'm saying? But as far as I'm concerned, if he's saying that, that's mitigation. That's mitigation. You know, I'm exactly free at last. It's just, I don't know what it is. He painted his nails black and everything. So look at him, he's a psychopath. Look. So what's this?
Surprise, surprise. Surprise, surprise. Surprise, surprise.
So his mum and dad threw him out. That's his bedroom. I don't even know anybody watches this guy. I can't watch him anymore. Do you know what I mean?
The ex-partner reported.
I can't be into him. But like I said, as far as I'm concerned, when he's saying that on there, and then the mitigation factors of what he said, not good, not good. Anyway, let's get back into this.
Away. Let's not forget what you do every single morning to me. And that Tara Ratfield, I
Hey,
would
please,
not
guys,
take
get your
a
harmonies
single
and
word
bracelets
back
in.
that I
Please
say.
follow the account you're following. Please keep tapping and sharing,
Absolutely
please.
not. And the fact that you sat there defending us says volumes about who you are as a person as well. Sitting there pretending that you care about women and, oh, look, she's mocking women. Look, she's bullying. Let's not forget what you do every morning at 10 o'clock. You sit there and you fucking pull me apart. So don't sit there and say that and pretend to be offended, posting edited fucking pics or unfiltered pics of me. I don't care, because do you know what? Yes, I'm not perfect. Yes, I've got wrinkles. Yes, I'm 44. Yes, my tooth is fucked. Yes, I've got crevices here, there and everywhere, but I ain't you and I never will be, and I'm grateful for that. I am so grateful that I am not you.
What you don't know is, guys, some of you don't know this, right? But I'm just going to tell you how it is, right? What Chelsea Harwood is trying to do to Donna, misread, is bully her into submission. Bully her into submission, right? And if anyone can't see that, if any of you cannot see what she's doing, then then you're quite foolish, if I'm honest. She's trying to bully her into submission. She's trying to use misread. So to get back in, because what Evil Queen will do, she'll spin it and carry on doing it and doing it and doing it till Donna's had enough, and maybe she'll put out the white flag and I'm sorry. Then what EQ will do, what you need to stand up for what's right. But Donna's got, how can Donna ever go back to somebody who's spoken about grandchildren? And even if Donna said, "Oh, guys, I'm only doing it to keep the peace," no one's got no. She'd lose so much respect and audience for that, and she knows she can't do it. This is her granddaughter she's talking about. She said the worst, and about Luke and the kids and that. So I know Luke and Donna would never speak to her again ever. Do you know what I mean? It's disgusting and sick. But what EQ? She must. I don't know what goes on in that brain of hers, but it's not like our brain. And like I said, we know what Brooke said about her being this something narcissist, the main one, I forgot it's called. Grandiose is not some civic triad, is it? Now she's trying to bully Miss Red into submission, to say, right, I'm going to goad her and goad her and goad her, till eventually Miss Red cracks, because let's be honest, Miss Red's a lot more feminine, she's got a lot more empathy, do you know what I mean? She's a lot more maternal, she's a true woman. Let's be honest, EQ's a savage, and she's trying to bully her and intimidate her till she cracks and says, I've had enough. I've had it. I've done. And she'll go, ha ha, see. You understand what I mean? Until she can start controlling the platform and get Miss Red to talk on the subjects that EQ wants us to talk about, and put out there the narrative that EQ wants us to put out there, and say the stuff that EQ wants her to say. It's about control and manipulation. Donna don't understand how powerful she is on her show and how much love and support she's got. Do you understand what I mean? What she needs to do is block her, block all the troll accounts, send out her army to go in there. What I would do personally, I'd do this, right? I'd send out my army of people, right? Because Donna's got probably the biggest platform. So, right, go in there and find out every single one of her troll accounts. Go in there. Even you've got to subscribe to EQ. Go out there, and I'd get all my mods out there on their troll account, and I'd find all our troll accounts and I'd block them one by one, because it won't take long for us to figure them out. And I'd keep blocking them and blocking them. I'd cut out EQ's name. I'd block her out the keywords. I'd completely block her out there. And that's exactly what I would do. To eventually EQ is back into the little hole she comes out of. But what Donna cannot do, she cannot give in to this person, because that's what she's trying to do. She wants to control Donna's platform. She wants to be in control. And I pray Donna don't fold. I don't fold. She's folded a couple of times in the past, a few times. Will she fold again? After what she said about her grandkids, she couldn't. She could never do that. And I don't know anybody who would. But we're just going to have to wait and see.
You don't care about women. You don't care.
Yeah, I'll do it now.
You mock miscarriage. You mock everything going. You don't care. You just use everything as a weapon. And I will not take back anything I've said because I stand by what I said about that person that I showed. So let's not sit there with your fake outrage like you and people think it's okay that you sit there every morning, your chat going, yeah, we agree. She's so out of order. The same people that sat there day in, day out while you're pulling me apart, laughing. So don't sit there with your fake outrage because you're fake. Everything about you is fake and everybody knows it. So why? Let's not forget what...
Do you know what I mean? Like I said, me and Donna don't really see eye to eye. Do I hate Donna? No, I don't. You know what I mean? I'm not going to ever speak ill of Donna. I'd support her anyway and things like this because what's been said about Donna's been the worst of the worst. It really, really has. But what you need to do as well, Donna, is get an agency, join the Ark. Because if you keep getting your account taken down, you need a strong agency to do so. Because it's about keywording, Donna. I don't know if you know that. It's about how the emails sent to TikTok, whether they can get your account back or not. And you're a big, big creator. You should have a strong agency to get your account back straight away. But I don't think they seem to be doing the job. So you need to join the Ark. But anyway, yeah, there you go, guys. Donna, please don't fold. You know what I mean? There's a little way to go yet, but eventually this woman, or whatever you want to call her, Harwood, they're like, she will give in. But you've just got to stay strong. And send your team of mods out there to block all them troll accounts, man. That'd be a good start. Oh, there's lots to play. Oh, God, this creature. Let's play her.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I made a mistake. You're fucking right. You made a mistake.
See this creature here, right? And I'm going to call her a creature because I don't like her at all. There's another person I don't know. She's another one stuck up EQ's backside. She's obviously said stuff about SA and lots of stuff. And no disrespect. Have anyone ever seen the film The Spy Who Shagged Me? We all know who she looks like. You know what I mean? She's not a good person. She loves speaking about the Ricksta. She's always speaking about, oh, the Ricksta this, the Ricksta that, the Ricksta this, the Ricksta that. Do you know what I mean? But I don't really show her. On the odd occasion, I've done a couple of... But she's not a good person, man. And if you read this, how is this thing still making videos about SA when we all remember what she said and did to multiple child survivors? And I don't know if you remember that. She's one sick individual. She's one of them who loses it and says horrible stuff and then thinks she can take it back within a few seconds. No, you can't. No, you can't. Scouse Slayer, you can't. What you should have done is gone back, get some therapy. Get some serious therapy for what you said. And then, only then, when you've made a big formal apology to your audience and took it away from all the bullshit, maybe then people would have, I don't think they would have turned a blind eye, might have give you a little chance to try and redeem yourself. But you've said the worst on kids, man. And to say that she should be logging off the app and focusing on fixing herself. We haven't got short memory, Scouse.
You little bitch.
And we do not forgive. And that's been reposted by Poker Bitch as well. And I like Poker Bitch. Yeah, do you know what I mean? He's film loads. He's called Elaine. Yeah, so Elaine. Thank you, Jade Matthews. Please keep tapping and sharing, guys. Get the Art Museum bracelets. And yeah, we'll get some of these octopuses in. But you know what I mean? So there you go, guys. I don't like it when these people come on. They're very critical on other creators and what they say and do. She had an awful lot to say when we'd lost our child, and EQ was saying the worst of the worst on our child. She stuck up for Evil Queen. She stuck up for her. You know what I mean? She stuck up for lots of things, what's been said about us, called us liars and all the things. And then she mocks SA towards children. And then she thinks that people are going to like her and support her. Elaine, no one's going to support and like you, Elaine. You need to get your morals in fucking check because I speak the truth and I don't give a shit. You know what I mean? That's it. Anyway. We'll get off her, but saying, yeah, let's listen to this one. This is about Canadian Angie. Now, before anyone says anything, I know she used to be friends with Evil Queen, but I don't dislike her, Canadian Angie, anymore. I don't dislike her. I really don't. Yeah, I just hope she never makes friends with the evil one.
Oh my God, did this catfish just tell on themselves? So the one thing I do know is that the truth will always come out. No matter how much you try to hide it or lie, the truth will always rise to the top. So today I was watching the live and they played a clip and I heard something. So I went and found the clip and I want you to listen and hear what I hear.
Delusive, did you say that to Levi? When he doxed my dead mom, my dead grandmother, did you say that? When he doxed my dead mom, my dead grandmother, did you say that?
By saying what they've just said, they have confirmed that Levi, everything that he found and played was the truth. And despite this person telling us that it was all lies and you guys can believe whatever you want to believe, by what they just said, they have confirmed that it was their parent, their grandparent, therefore they are who Levi outed them to be. And worse, that they have actually been using their daughter's profile picture for 5 years as a catfish. Because you are Angela and that is your daughter Vanessa. And we know this because you've just confirmed that your mother and your grandmother were exposed. You told on yourself. Oh my God.
But do you know what I think it is as well? I don't know what it goes on with Canadian Angie, right? But I really feel like if she would turn away from the negative part of TikTok, thank you, Sandy, and kept it towards the positive part, stayed away from all the drama. Big up Sandy with the floating octopus. Yes, we're on 21. We need 79 more. Guys, if 79 people now don't drop me an octopus about me reach target, I'm blocking 79 people. Now, honestly, I really think that she could have turned it into the positive side of things. But there's something about Angie, even though she said some bad stuff, right? Hang on, let me just fix this. She said some bad stuff. I believe there's some kind of good in her. I really do. I've seen some kind of good in her. So I don't dislike Canadian Angie anymore. I really don't. I really don't. But oh, here we go. Let's listen to this Billy bullshit. Oh no, let's play Luke first. Let's play Luke.
The day, listen, I know me and EQ's got beef, but she's the only one on this app that gets goaded day in, day out, day in and day out. And I'm going to have a word with my solicitor about it.
Because of actions to reactions. She gets goaded every day because of the stuff she says, and I'm sick of people saying she just responds to people. No, she doesn't. She's a Kent. She was born a Kent. She is a Kent. Why can't people just accept she is a Kent? She's probably from Kent. She's the biggest Kent on the app. She is a Kent, and she will always be a Kent. Okay?
Give it Luke there. Big on you, Luco. Big on you. Big up Sandy for the level up. Now listen, let me just. I like Pearl. You know, I've got love for Pearl. I really do. And I know that Pearl's really angry with Laura, and obviously Laura's taken her to court and that. And I don't agree with any of that. I really don't. It's a TikTok thing. It isn't bloody as serious as what the shit we've been through. But it's a TikTok thing, and I don't. I feel for Pearl because I think it's really stressed her out. I really think it's stressed Pearl out, man. And I have got love for Pearl. I really have. But Pearl, I've got to disagree with you on this one, mate. What she's turned around and said about the loss of our child, Pearl, and playing Bye Bye Baby and whacking dolls and ordering dolls just to hit them and then turning around and mentioning children, and what she said about me getting into bed with kids and Luke and Talia and Torian and Miss Red and Miss Red's grandchildren. It's the sickest of the sickest. Now, if you would have said it about anybody else, then I'd understand. I understand your infuriation towards. I understand your infuriation towards Laura. I do, and I respect that. But to compare it to EQ, I think was a little bit below the belt, and that really hurt my feelings because I like Pearl. You know what I mean? There's always an agenda. Pearl, be careful with it. This is what I mean. Because I like Pearl, I was like, why? Do you know what I mean? Like, why mention that? Why mention that creature? Like, that they all the others try and get up her arsehole. Like, Factfreet's up her arsehole, Corey's up her arsehole. You've got Cokie Bailey and the kind Tubby Pants. He's, you know what I mean? They're all up her back door, but they only want her for the gifters and their subs, and that's what she does to gain a bit of support and following, which is mainly aimed at me. Let's be honest, guys. let's be honest, when Cokie Bailey speaks, usually it's about the Ricksta. Levi's all supporting her, the Ricksta. Corey mentions me most nights. Do you know what I mean? EQ mentions me other nights. Fat Creek's not talking. They're all talking about me because they're all together. Do you know what I mean? This little, think they're a little bit of an army until you knock the door and their asses fall out complete underneath out of them. That's what they do. They shit themselves. Like I said, I won't be knocking any doors again because there's no point in knocking the coward's door. The cowards phone the police. But yeah, I just wish Pearl would have worded herself better and not mention the evil one, regardless of her hate towards Laura. I wish she never mentioned Chelsea Harwood, because Chelsea Harwood is rotten to the core and she always will be. And she said bad stuff on Pearl too. And that's just my thoughts.
Hello, Angie.
Because I'm deeply offended at it, can I just say? And like,
Yeah, get in the box. Yeah, let's get Angie's in the box. Get in the Angie's. Get in the box, Angie, and tell me why. Come on, let's listen to you. Angie Shoney B. Can you get in the box, please, and tell me why? Still waiting for her to get in the box. Angie, get in the box, please. You just turned around and said that I'm worse. I want to know why I'm worse, please. Tell me why I'm worse. Tell me how worse you can be speaking on children, speaking on doing essay on kids, speaking on dead children, mocking miscarriages. You know what I mean? Doxing old people's addresses with old men and sending armed police to people's houses for people's mocking dead women, dead mothers, saying that the fat bones rot in hell of my dead mother. Can you please jump in the box, Angie, now, please? You just said it, and tell me why I'm worse, please. I'm waiting for her. Please, Angie. Unmute Gaz. Let her back in. She just turned, you know what I mean? Don't block her. Let her come in. She's not blocked. She don't mute her.
even going to the levels of getting with an ex-partner belonging to EQ to rub more salt into the wound. And it's just on a daily basis now. I've never said this before, but it's on a daily basis.
She's from Kentville. Right, listen, with all honesty, right, I do agree with Pearl on this one. Swearing shepherdess and...
Hey, Neen 076, right? It's only words, you said. It's only words, is it? I'd love you to go to another country. Dubai, Saudi Arabia, China, Russia, and try and have that kind of speak on children. And do it on a public platform like TikTok and see what happens to your door, see what happens to you. Because I tell you now, you'll be undrawn and quartered. You won't just have the police around your house and the KGB or the Chinese authorities. Or, you know what I mean? You'd be in serious trouble, man. You would never get away with speaking, you're not that, and kids again away with it. You'd be hung, drawn, and quartered. So when you say it's only words, there's people out there who've been hung, drawn, and quartered, death squads and everything for having freedom of speech. Correct. But not the kind of speech that incurs of sick, twisted, horrible thoughts towards kids. No, thank you. So it's more than words to me. It hits there. And especially when it comes to miscarriages and loss of children. Yeah.
Jack, like, okay, I understand if anybody's in love, they fancy each other, you know, but keep going live and speaking about your ex. It's no good, right? Every time Jack and Sheps are live, all they do is mention EQ on the live. That every single live, EQ. It's weird. Stop talking about EQ. You're in another relationship. It's weird as fuck, okay?
Listen, Mary Oates, yeah. You've got 8 followers. You're not new to the app at all. You just come in, you work for the EQ, and you want to think, I speak to, if you want to speak about who speaks to horrible to women, then go over to Corey Wilde and listen to what comes out of his mouth. Because I defend my own people, and I only defend, the only time you ever hear me go mad at any person, women or not, because usually it's a woman who comes to me, it's when they're talking about kids, they're talking about child loss, they're talking about my family members, they're talking about abuse. That's when you'll hear me lose the plot. And I don't give a shit. If you come and mention my children, I don't care who you are. You could be a man, woman, but you could have 3 heads with 6 eyes. You could be Medusa. You could be a Cyclops. Or you could be an alien from Mars. I couldn't give a flying fuck if I'm honest. I couldn't give a shit. You come and mention my kids. You come and mention children around me. You come and mention anybody's children around me. Then you're going to have a fucking serious problem. And I will tell you about yourself. And if I call you a CU next Tuesday and F off and call you this,
Slag.
then it's my entitlement.
It's weird. Just let her get on with what she's doing. It's like, would you be sat there with your new boyfriend or girlfriend? All right, how are you? Yeah. I just want to talk about my ex on live. Is that all right with you? Yeah, chill. It's cool. No, but Ricksta does the same. That's nothing to do with me. Go and take it up with Ricksta. There's been a backwards and forwards with EQ and Ricksta for a long, long time. Accusations have been made left, right and centre. So they can respond to each other. I don't care about Ricksta and EQ's beef. I don't care. No, I don't give a shit, okay? But sitting there with your new partner, right, who you've been with, talking and about her constantly, you're doing it to dig at her. You're doing it to dig at her. And she should just ignore you both. She should just ignore you both. I wouldn't even rise to it. If I'm not giving her advice because I think she's a Kent. She was born a Kent. She is a Kent. She lives in Kentville, right? And that's where I disagree with Pearl when Pearl says she gets goaded. People do goad her, but she causes 92% of what she gets on this app. She causes. I'll take it down to 89%. 89% of the hate she gets on this app, she causes.
I disagree with him. I think it's 100% to be fair, because if you're causing a problem on the app, or you're attacking people, you get it back. It's 100% because you're causing the problem to begin with.
She causes it.
Now, me as a good person, exactly my Corey, me as a good person, I just think, listen, put our differences aside, she's still a human being, she's still got feelings, why should she be goaded on this app for the way...
Because she's a Kent.
...that she is. She's lived a lifetime of torture, so who's anybody to take this out of
Can we have an octopus, please?
I don't care who doesn't like it in the chat. I'm giving all my evidence.
And that's Pearl's choice, 100% Pearl's choice.
We'll have all the octopuses
I can
tonight.
say fair play to EQ for trying to help Pearl, but she's only done it to get at Sheps because she's with Jack. And I don't think Pearl should be done for racism when Laura has been transphobic towards EQ. And that's my honest opinion. Laura has been transphobic. Now, you're all going to say EQ's been racist. Yes, she has, but 2 wrongs don't make a right. 2 wrongs don't make a right.
It's to me, solicitor.
You're not getting in my box, Delusive. Not until you apologise. Because you and Canadian Angie are telling people that I got you out the box for gifting EQ. I didn't kick you out the box for gifting EQ. I kicked you out the box for telling people to report me. That's why I kicked you out the box. Because you went round telling people to report me. It's nothing to do with who you've gifted. I've gifted the Ken. Lies. Liar.
Doing the right thing. End of.
Get me past that
no,
ginger
if
menace
Jack wants to be right and about things, let's be right. Let's do things the right way now. Because like I say, I don't run to policemen, I don't run to court cases and things like that. But I've been pushed in that direction, so now I'm going to do my bit and make me even feel better about myself. Because I know I'm a good person, and that is my wisdom.
Pearl has got a heart of gold and a big mouth,
knows
like myself.
There's no love lost between me and EQ, but why should this...
That's why me and Pearl clash, because she's got a big mouth and a heart of gold, and I've got a big mouth. And she said things she shouldn't have done. We know she said things she shouldn't have done, but she's got a heart of gold. But on this one with EQ, saying that she's been goaded, disagree with you 100%. Disagree with you 100%. No!
Hey, Chappelle, hang on. Get in the box, Chappelle. See, Chappelle wants to fight me, guys. I want to get Chappelle in the box. Chappelle, get in the box, please. You come here every night. You've offered me out 3 times. Let's get in. Come on. Come on, Chappelle. Let's get it on. I want you in the box, Chappelle. Let's go. Chappelle. Hey, Chappelle, it's your big chance to fight the Ricksta, man. Come on, get in the box. Come on, don't be a coward. Come on, Chappelle. You've offered me out about 10 times. Look at him laughing. He's offered me out. He said, Ricksta, I want you. Me and you were going to get it on. He said, we're going to fight. I'll show you the messages. Get in, Chappelle. Get on camera. I'm ready for you. Come on. Let's have it. Come on. The Ricksta wants a boxing match. About time. Dave Duran's had two. Hey, Mr. Blue Sky's back in here again. Hey, Mr. Blue Sky, how long is it going to be to you to get blocked out? Let me count to 5. You ready, Mr. Blue Sky? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Mr. Blue Sky is blocked. There you go. So yeah, Chapeau, you getting in or not? Oh god, looks like he's not getting in.
No, she's not coming in.
Hey, nobody blocks Chapeau, guys.
Ordered every single day.
Leave Chapeau alone.
Well, I'm sorry. I'm doing something about it now.
Said he's in bed.
Just the way I've woke up, and I've just thought, what a beautiful day it is.
He knows Ricksta's turning up, that's what it is.
If I've got many days left out,
You've got loads of days, you'll outlive us all.
the day. Listen, I know me.
Anyway, guys, come on, we've got some more videos to play, man. Do you know what I mean? Otherwise, I'm going to call it an early one. Please, get these harmies and bracelets in, and get some of these octopuses in as well, please. Especially you, Chapeau. Do you know what I mean? And I'll definitely come and knock your door. Here he goes. He's Mighty Mouth again. Let's listen to what Mighty Mouth's got to say. I want to listen to Mighty Mouth. Cranky Wild. Is it Cranky Wild? Is it Cranky Wild? There's a rose.
So it goes like, it's not that funny and it's not that great. You're liked on this app because you say the most outrageous things.
I do not say the most outrageous things. Thank you.
And you bully women.
I don't bully women in any way, shape or form, Talia. I argue with many people on the app. If they choose not to argue with me, then that's their problem. But if women specifically come for me, just because I have a willy between my legs, darling, doesn't mean I can't argue back. I think you find I can do what I please.
Like, you literally do. Like,
that's your opinion, you're more than entitled to have it. However, what you're about to bring up, you have no entitlement to do.
So nasty, even to people that are nice to you.
Bullying is over a sustained period of time. When I have a back and forth with people, that's not bullying, it's called an argument.
I don't really care if it's banter. The way you talk to Angie, the way you talk to Pearl, even on a good day, you're just not a nice person.
Thank you very much for your opinion. It's been duly noted.
And I just want you to fully know that nothing's changed.
Do you notice that he won't answer that back, will he? When she turned around and said, you know what, Corey, you're an horrible person. The way you spoke about Angie and Pearl, you know what I mean? Over silly stuff, boy. I'm not talking about stuff I've been spoken on kids or babies and nothing. It's over silly stuff. Over people thinking they block him. The way he says things is disgusting. But I think what we've got to understand is, he thought, no, Chapeau's all right, let's leave him to it. With Talia used to be Corey's mate. You've got to understand that. They were friends, and she did a lot for Corey. And because when he went up there and I don't get on with EQ and I got with Talia, he then just done his utmost to just be horrible to her all the time. You understand what I mean? He was disgusting, and that's it.
With me,
Yeah, Sema, come on. Sema, come on camera. Come on. Medical Weight Loss Island, or you contact us, get started today. Get in some Samala, whatever your bloody name is, with your weight loss ingredients. Get in. Let's see what part of Ireland you're from as well. I've got a lot of family in Ireland. You get in the box. Shut up, you Bella. Go clean your underpants.
Slag.
There you go, Bella. That's for you. Oh, people, they give it the mouth, they won't come in the box with that. Just absolutely no arses whatsoever. You know what I'm saying, Wax Smart? It's absolute craziness. Cowards, man.
I'm still pursuing my police case against you.
You're not going to have one.
I fully intend to go as far as I can with it.
Doxing is not illegal in the UK. Let me stipulate that.
When you're doxing vulnerable people's addresses, right, online in front of thousands of people, where it could cause them distress and alarm, right, where people can be seriously hurt or harmed with vulnerable adults and children in place, I think you need to go back to your father and ask him, can you be prosecuted and charged? Because the answer is yes. It's not a civil matter. It is a criminal matter. So you do not know as much as I thought you did. So you're not as clever as what I thought when it comes up to the criminal aspect of life, especially having a father or stepfather as a police officer, Corey Waldman. Corey Wald, whatever your name is. Doxing is illegal.
Straight away, darling. It's not illegal unless somebody turns up to the property and something happens. You pretending somebody turned up.
I'll tell you what's not illegal, guys. Having your address aired on a public platform or business address for the whole world to see, and you knock somebody's door for a cup of coffee, that is not illegal. I thought I'd let you know.
To the property and knocked your door for a photo. None of us seen any proof. None of you posted any CCTV.
The reason why nothing was put up over CCTV, doxing of this man. Number one, it's gone to the authorities with evidence. And number two, the man didn't threaten. He didn't, even though it was distressing for the child, it was distressing. Even though I know he come from TikTok, I can't prove it. That's it. It's gone to the authorities where it belongs, not on a public platform. Do you understand what I mean? And if nothing comes of it, which we think it will, we stand to tea, then that will be put on this platform. Okay, it will.
You're a liar.
And I really, really hope that I can go far and I can take you.
You can't go far. You can't go far. The same as your.
Well, it has turned into harassment, Kylie Crockett, because they've turned with old people. They've sent parcels, fire brigade. They've done an awful lot. They've done a lot. So it is harassment, Kylie. It's serious harassment.
Your relationship with your wig wearing of a boyfriend is not going to go far.
Cleaners. I will never forget that you.
Take it to the cleaners, darling. Your supposed what is Brian made to her? Her supposed godfather or something? Yeah, that's a lie in itself. He bailed her out for being up to debt.
Oh my God, is this geezer an absolute weapon? He's a weapon. Just believe. Everyone's seen the videos of T and Brian together. Not only that, I can pull out loads of videos and photos of Brian at meals, sitting down, going out with him. So he speaks out of his bumhole. And he turned around and said, "Oh, Brian only knew Talia from the X Factor," which is absolutely bullshit. She knew him way before she even went on. It was him who told her to go on the X Factor. He told her to go on there and perform. He said, "Go on there." No, in fact, that's a lie. No, he didn't. He told her not to go on. He said, "No, I don't want you going on X Factor. I want you to be different. Don't go on the X Factor." But Talia decided to go on there. That's the true story. You need to ask her. So that's it. So he don't know anything about Talia's musical background at all. Just what she said, and not everything's in the papers.
To our eyeballs. This woman, Talia Dean, right now, currently, by the way, it's not the actual godfather. It's not real. It's her son's.
When have you been, babe? On the phone forever.
He only knew about her because she went on X Factor. So they're not actually related, just for you guys to know. But this lady here is legally bankrupt. She has no...
Yeah, Patsy O'Toole, jump in the box, do what? Do it then, wrist, yeah, I'll get in the box, Patsy O'Toole. You look, you bum clot. Patsy, you are a tool. And shut up, you bumba class, whatever your name is, bloody bumba. What's you, bumba? Look at you. Daryl, whatever his bloody name is. Oh, God. Yeah, shut up, D. Hey, D, get your art me in as well. If you don't get your art me in, I want an art me and an octopus, so you're getting muted.
No money. Thank you, Beans. She's legally bankrupt. So this all owning the own property, all you got to do is search up her name. I'm not going to do it because I can't be asked for the back and forth for there. Thank you, Evil Nicola.
If you want to go somewhere, Jazz, do you know what I mean? The police do say to you, listen, the evidence, give it to us, leave it with us, let us deal with the issue. But if you're planting it all over the internet to strengthen your case, it don't strengthen your case, Jazz, as you know, I don't know, are you clever? I don't know if you've got an IQ. Maybe you have, maybe you're not. But you know what I mean? You obviously lukewarming or watering down your case against someone or showing it. Did you know that?
But she is legally bankrupt. She has no houses. She has none of this. But you're all believing her. She doesn't have 2 houses. One's in Hounslow, one's down here. She's a liar. She rang me up the other day. She lives with her grandmother. Believe it when it's right in front of you.
It's funny, you know, that another address of T's was doxed today on, not Dr. Evil something, of T's and cars again. And Corey knows all about this. Don't you, Corey? You play COD, Rick. I used to play Big Bear. I used to play COD. Why? What makes you say that?
Me, and no pardon or deal or element of blackmail.
There was no element of blackmail. I simply said, if you don't leave me alone, then I will sign the document to make sure your boyfriend goes to prison. And still you decided to bring up my dead grandmother, which I have not buried yet. And considering you're a God Christian botherer, I would seriously
I'd put you in the ring with
hope that you would have
Chappelle.
some respect for...
I would nick Corey. I'd send you in Chappelle. I'd get in there, Chappelle. Go do him for me, Chappelle. Would you reckon you'd do him? Hello, crazy horse lady. Would you do him for me? And Chappelle, would you get some of these octopuses in? We've got 21. We need 79 more octopuses. Well, I'm not coming live tomorrow.
The unalived, but unfortunately you do not. So I've signed it. Ha.
He knows our bank accounts, baby, and he knows yours. Cool. Oh, you know,
Make me change my mind.
I tried to sort it out amicably without the use of any police or wasting police time or court systems. I would rather not do any of that.
Hello, babe.
He's so funny.
He looks like Jimmy Cranky. Did you see the picture?
Yeah.
He looks like Cranky. Where you been? I had you on the phone forever.
I wasn't on the phone.
What was you doing?
Stuff.
Oh, you were speaking to someone.
No, I wasn't.
Somebody in the... It definitely was.
You're hearing things.
I must be. What's happening, Dirty Birdie? I'm still shocked that you and EQ are cousins, Tally. Yeah, they are cousins, didn't you know? Fourth removed. Yeah.
Well, so I'm bankrupt.
I believe him, to be fair. All the money you spend on mine.
Shut up.
Hey guys, listen, everyone please follow the Arc. As you know, T's got an agency now. It's absolutely great. A few people have joined today. There've been some real good creators. I know Free at Last has joined it. And yeah, man.
I just want to know what paperwork does he sign to send you to prison?
For me?
Yeah, for your crime.
Let him come. We'll be handcuffed together, I've told you. Me and him will be... Someone's knocking at your door. We'll be handcuffed together. We're going straight down to the police. And I said, he will be my pad cleaner. I will literally...
I can't even afford a lawyer because I'm bankrupt.
Exactly. Somebody's knocking at Corey's door. Definitely Big Bear.
Can we do a GoFundMe?
GoFundMe, what for?
For my lawyer fees.
I don't know. Yeah. Everyone's putting GoFundMe's in the bio. I'm put one in for an holiday. So guys, in a bit, I'm going to put my PayPal email link on my other account for a holiday. I want at least 10 grand. And every one of you is amazing people. Can you all go donate a 10 or 50 quid so I can go on holiday to the Maldives? I'll back you, Rick. Let's go to Corey's. Yeah, Chappelle, I want to see what you look like first, mate. You might be about 6 stone ringing wet for some reason. That's what I think you look like. I reckon you're about 5'6" and you weigh about 8.5 stone. You know what I mean?
Where's the Heartme's, everyone? Heartme's and share. See the bottom right-hand corner?
Yeah, pics the
Repost the live. Repost the live.
Yeah, repost the live. Please get the Heartme's in. Drop the get the octopuses in, yeah. And there you go.
Oh, can you mod me, babe?
You're a mod on here?
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
No.
Oh, hang on. Let me see. Yeah, you're going to have to jump out and I'll do it, babe.
Okay, bye.
So will you jump back in the box after? Because I want to obviously do some videos and show the agency.
Okay.
Thank you. See you in a bit. Bye-bye.
But you forced me. You forced my hand because you refused to leave me alone.
You had negotiated.
Corey's the one who don't stop speaking about people, don't he? Here's another one. He mentioned me every other day.
With Ricky has nothing to do with me.
Marvellous. Marvellous, dear. So now your wig-wearing boyfriend will deal with the ramifications of what he said and what he's done.
Wig-wearing boyfriend.
Absolutely.
Different story.
Big up, Ricksta.
I'm going back to his house.
If I did that to anyone else, I would expect them to do the same.
See you tomorrow, Chappelle.
Nothing's changed for me. I think you're an awful person.
least I'm not in a relationship with a guy who has single-handedly ruined my whole life and I can't see it. My life's great. My life's great. You've got somebody that you're in love with and he's ruining everything you kind of had. Do you know what I mean? But listen, some of us are bankrupt, some of us are not. You are. I'm not.
And I hope that the cult carry on reporting every single one of your lives till you have no income, darling. You won't.
Oh, till I have no income. I have plenty of income on this app. Every time I come on here, I get gifts.
I'm not saying he don't. He probably makes $2,000 a day. The Ricksta can make about 20 quid. I don't know how he does it, but he does. I'll give him that. It's the one thing that does come out of his mouth, but tells him the truth.
I make the same continuous amount every single day. Every single day.
Exactly, Jim.
Person.
Thank you, Michelle.
And I hope that the cult carry on reporting every single.
Do you see how she's trying to get other people to try and back her up? She needs an army of people.
Corey, no, like, this is where you've made yourself look like a fucking idiot. She needs an army. Corey, listen to, if he wasn't. God, these people are crazy. Corey, you've every single one of your subscribers and the people in your chat you want to do your dirty work for you, coming in, look, trolling. You're the one who needs an army, mate. Tally's explaining. You're the one who tells people to go around and jumps in to Discord and says, "Come on, everyone, report." It's you who needs an army, mate. Do you know what I mean? And when you've got problems, you go running to Daddy. Daddy, help me, Daddy.
Daddy, please, quick. Daddy, help! Rick's is at the door, Daddy! No! Daddy, no, he's got me! Oh my God! Help me, look at what I'm in fear for my life! Please help me, Dad! Rick's don't do anything! I'll even go down there!
No, Corey. I am not dying.
Please leave me!
Seriously, really now. I've had enough of you speaking about my missus. I'm coming for you. 3, 4, 5, 4. I smell the blood of a big mouse man. Yes! Oh, there you go.
That's the end of that.
People to try and bring me down because she can't do it on her own. It's only because you're in a gifting ring with me. Yeah, Kate, can you finish the next live goal so we can listen to Tiptoe Through the Tulips again? It was such a wonderful song.
One of your lives till you have no income, darling.
I hope you stop and unplug every time you get out of bed. Yes, exactly.
Even be able to afford a flower for your
I know, Bex. How is this not free one? I should be getting all the octopuses.
Thousands of them, because you're horrible and you're negative. You're not
Thank you,
nice,
my bloomer, darling.
and all you ever do. The thing is, right? Corey hasn't really said anything bad about me.
I haven't said anything bad about her, but she would much rather everyone take away my income so I can't afford flowers for my grandmother's funeral.
Oh my God, have you seen that one? Did you hear that there? Take away my income so I cannot afford flowers for my grandmother's funeral. He told me that his grandmother's funeral was today. Oh my God.